Hello, travelers, and welcome to the Horror Greenbook, the channel that takes you from coast to coast and con to con. I am your travel guide, Brendon, and we are here in the scary sanctuary, bringing to you another live watch party. This time, it is one of my all-time favorite rewatchable flicks. I absolutely love 1985's Demons, directed by Lamberto Bava, son of the great Mario Bava. This is brought to you with the help of Dario Argento as well. So this is a great flick. So those of you that have seen it before know what to expect. Those of you that have not checked out Demons before, oh man, I wish I could go back to seeing this for the first time. So, congrats on your first time watch, guys. Let's see who we have in here. We got Papa Goss in the house. What's going on, Papa Goss? Got Josh in the house, guys. We got Anton in the house. Salutes to Anton. Glad to have you in here, buddy. We got Bumper in the house. What's up, Bumper? You got Lori. How's it going, Lori? Glad to have you in here. And we got Tony. Triple T in the house, two turn Tony. We got Vero. Welcome, Vero. All right, guys. Oh, we got Donovan in the house. Happy Toys and Collectibles. This is going to be a fun night, guys, of horror schlock. This is great 80s Italian horror. Great soundtrack. Which was brought to you by, I believe, Claudio Simonetti. And you also have like songs by like Motley Crue. You have Billy Idol. You have a lot of cool heavy metal on this soundtrack. So this is going to be a fun watch, guys. So of course, you will be able to find Demons on Tubi. I have included the link on the in the chat. It is pinned. So let me also put in a link for the Discord for anyone that may be viewing or lurking that isn't a member of the Discord just yet. You would definitely want to join. It's a fun time with a great community of horror lovers. A lot of the people that you will see in the chat room tonight are members of the Discord server. Let's see here. Wait for this to pull up. Oh man, how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully everyone's having a great night. I'm having a fantastic night. Anytime I'm hanging out with the GBG, I am like ultimately blessed, guys. Like seriously, like you guys make the nights wonderful. All right, and I've just put in the link for the Discord for anyone that is interested in joining. Let's see who else we got. We got Matt in the house. What's going on, Matt? We got Jason in the house. Hey, what's up, Jason? Yeah, it's going down tonight. All right, show of hands, everyone. First of all, we have 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and start Demons in 5 minutes. At 40 past the hour, we will go ahead and start the film. But who has seen Demons before and who hasn't seen Demons before? So let's get slippery. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Have a few drinks. Enjoy yourselves, guys. That's what we're here for. Kick back, relax. It's been a long start to the week. And you guys have deserved to have some good old horror fun. Yeah, Demons is great. I love Demons. You've never seen it, Lori? Oh, this is a fun watch. Yeah, I love, as I've mentioned before, guys, I love isolated horror. So to have a horror film that takes place in a German movie theater, it's just an awesome setting. Anton seen it? Happy hasn't seen it? Matt says, I actually watched Demons for the first time a few months ago. Great movie. Hey, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it, Matt. And I sing the gospel of demons wherever I go. Like, I love the weird and wacky world of Italian horror films. Anything that takes place from maybe Black Sunday on up to maybe Argento's opera is just like a prime time for Italian horror films. Yeah, smash that like button. Thanks so much, Josh. Yeah, I think Joe Bob's shown it. He did show it on the original marathon. I think he possibly showed it again on maybe like the movie channel. You saw it for the first time when you were 6. Well, that's an awesome mom to have, Anton. I will say, as a guy whose mom allowed me to watch a lot of horror films way too early, I am a big supporter of that. Jason says he thinks he's seen part of it. If it's the same movie he's thinking of. All right, well, we're gonna find out very soon, guys. We have maybe a little less than 2 minutes. Tony says, I think. I hope they're done. Well, you will see, Tony. We will find out, sure enough. You never know with those crazy Europeans. All right, let me go ahead and put my screen on full screen. Pull up the chat right here. Make sure I'm all squared away for you guys. And if you guys enjoy this, I'm thinking let's go ahead and do Demons 2 for next Monday. Triple T Prime, Triple T in the house. Instead of the pedigree, it's the pedigree. The pedigree. Yeah, exactly. Tony, you got to find some way to make it, bro. We got to get super drunk and just cause chaos. All right, guys, we are a little less than a minute before the start of the film. Make sure your buttons are all set. And of course, like I say every week, do not feel afraid to ask for a timestamp. That's what I'm here for. We're keeping pace. And we're going to go ahead and make sure we enjoy this awesome film, guys. All right, let's see. You're talking about that at work today? All right, I'm keeping my eye on the clock. I always remember seeing the VHS cover at the local video stores. Speaking of demons, it's so funny. The reason why I decided with demons tonight is go ahead and press play, guys. The reason why I decided to go with demons tonight was a company that I enjoy. They had a clearance sale, and they had this very cool demons jersey on clearance. So I'm like, hey, let me go ahead and nab this. Yeah, it's such a cool, like, heavy metal, punk rock vibe to this film. And I love the music. Like, Claudio did his thing in regards to the soundtrack to this. Like, straight up drum machines, straight up synth. You can't watch because I don't have a second device in the hotel. Oh man, that's why. That's precisely the reason why I always travel with a Fire Stick, just in the off case. But I do bring my laptop as well, just on those off cases that the plug-in doesn't work for a Fire Stick at the hotel. I've been asked out a few times doing that, so thankfully the laptop comes in handy in situations like that. So I should be editing, but I'm watching Joe Bob or something else. Yeah, this chick's very hot. You just here for the chat. You're watching when back in Vegas. Hey, I appreciate your support, Bumper. Yeah, I know this song is like so boppy. Like really makes you want to dance, right? It's very reminiscent of like the Friday 3 theme song. Even though this one's a little bit less disco, but there's still a little bit of disco in here. I would say it's more craft work, of course. I think Claudio was going for like the craft work sound with this one. Yeah, one of these days, whenever I get to Germany, I'm definitely going to the filming locations for Demons. Like, this train station looks so cool. And the cool thing about Europe is a lot of the places, post World War II are pretty much still around and haven't been changed for the most part. Like, if it survived World War II, it's likely still around. Man, I can't help but think of hot dogs. Oh, that dude definitely gives Kano vibes. I'm trying to think of the name of that actress that this chick reminds me of. Like, she reminds me of this other actress, and I'm picturing her face, and I can think of her name any other time, but it's really escaping me right now. Oh yeah, that's the one great thing about Italian cinema. All the actresses are pretty much going to be hot. Like, especially the leads. The leads are going to be extremely attractive. Right, those Italian directors were pretty pervy, so they're gonna find their way of putting in a hot chick, whether she's Italian, English, whatever. It doesn't matter what language she speaks. They're gonna just dub it anyway in post. Demons versus critters versus ghoulies versus Puppet Master. I'm inviting you to Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Metropole. This also reminds me of like Christian 17. No, no, Christian F. I mean, yeah, it's very trauma like with that mask. So yeah, I hook you and your girlfriend up. Yeah, this is a cosplay. This is totally cosplay, and of course she's gonna have a hot girlfriend as well. Man, I love this movie, guys. I'm glad that you're able to check it out. Just wear a full mask. Well, was the Phantom in the Opera on Broadway at this time? So it wouldn't surprise me if Lamberto was trying to cash in on the popularity of the Phantom. She does kind of remind me of her. Um, what is her name? Is it Jeez. Any other time I can think of her name, but yeah, I know the chick that you're talking about. Awesome Terminator poster. I mean, where else would you have a samurai wielding a samurai sword on a BMX bike in a theater? Germany. That's where. That's totally it, Tony. Yeah, the hot ginger chick. I like the ginger chick in this one. She has some. She has some nice eyes, but you can tell there's a little crazy in those eyes. Oh yeah, they're back there just like, what's going on? Ghosty, welcome, Ghosty. You're right on time before the chaos starts. We're at 7 minutes and 51 seconds. Hey, join us for some demons fun. You haven't missed anything. They've only just received a ticket to the um, the movie premiere. You did miss an awesome opening theme song though, but there's plenty of awesome music to hear. Now that I think about it, Bumper, does your hotel room have capability to get onto YouTube through the TV? Like sometimes the TV will have an app. Now that I think about it, oh, I love that Four Flies on Gray Velvet poster back there. Like those posters are so cool. Like I can't help but to pay attention to those in the background. Yeah, Crazy can be very good. Crazy keeps you on your toes, that's for sure. Where's AV? She's such a teaser. Demented, what's going on? Hey, Demented, what are you gonna pick for tomorrow, buddy? I was hoping you were gonna pop up. I thought I was gonna have to make your decision for you. So, what's gonna be your selection for tomorrow night? Yeah, glad to have you in here, Ghosty. Yeah, that Terminator poster, the Four Flies on Gray Velvet, like those cool like European posters. Nice. You only have HBO? Lame. But hey, it is what it is. That's the cool thing about the replays, and that's one of the reasons why I had to get on to making sure the chat was available so that people could relive what was going on and what was said. All right, I just reached my first ad. This is about pretty litter. So that's an interesting ad. Get some kitty litter. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this so that we could get some demons too. I've been wanting to also do this not only because of the sweater that I bought, but also because I even though I know they're very loosely connected, I kind of wanted to get in the mood before watching the Church, which is Demons 3, which with the crazy Italians, like the Demon series and the Zombie series is such a big cluster in regards to trying to understand it. That's the first rule in regards to Italian horror. Don't try to understand it. Just go with it. The sooner you learn that, the sooner you will enjoy them. Just be there for the kills and the hot actresses, and sometimes the great nudity. I really want to meet this chick, the black chick with the mask. I've seen her come to like one American convention since I've started doing cons. She does them pretty rarely over here because I think she's still over there in Italy or Germany. Yeah, the opening music is amazing, Ghosty. Cats, no thanks. Yeah, I know the subtle bass. Hey, I'm glad that you're here though, Bumper. No, you're good, Tony. I'm right at 11 minutes. Just reached 11 minutes. Oh, we're gonna get some Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2 from Demented. Alright. That's a great double feature. From Beyond and Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2. So let me go ahead and make note of that. Oh, I love the music in this, guys. Yeah. From Beyond is on Roku for free, and Hello Hello Mary Lou is on Tubi. So that's going to be an awesome night, guys, on Disgraceful Double Features. Thank you so much for your selection, Demented. Or Brian. Hey. Gotta love a good heavy metal soundtrack. Like this, the music in this is so good. Mm, yeah, Bumper definitely always raps for sure. Hey, we got old Restless in the house. What's going on, old Restless? Yeah, the Usher lady would have been a perfect Poison Ivy. Yeah, like she's a very nice looking redhead, that's for sure. She was in another Italian flick that I really like, but the name escapes me. I'm gonna have to look her up on IMDb. If I was struck, it would have been Death Ship. No. Let me see what. Let me see. I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me double check on that particular song. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's "Save Our Souls" by Motley Crue. I knew it was Motley Crue, but I was like, okay, I'm thinking that's "Save Our Souls." But yeah, yeah, you're right, Tony. That was Crue. Yeah, they have a great soundtrack. Like, I highly recommend anyone that's really into awesome soundtracks definitely pick this one up. The days before Netflix would tell you what was going on if you were blind, you would just have to get your niece to do it. No problem at all, Ghosty. Smoking in the cinema. I don't think that was ever really possible, even in Europe. But then again, who really cares? Yeah, I love how, like, in Europe, they just really gave a ticket to anyone, and you could just be a pimp with his two girls, a blind woman with her uncle, a girl, two women, just random, two friends. I love, like, just the different setups, and then not only that, but you can have the movie within the movie. It's doable, Tony. I love this part because this is so distinctly Italian horror and sleazy because of course this would happen. The random creepy guy that just sits next to the chick. Now, in an American film, the guy would be totally creepy. That would be the gist of it. It's like, okay, this guy's completely creepy. But look how they play it. All right, he ends up hooking up with the chick. Talk about straight up Italian service there. Yeah, the blind guy's going to start smelling something pretty soon. He's going to hear something or smell something very soon. He won't be able to see it. Really? You heard that? Oh, wow. I love the movie in the movie section. Nostradamus. Man. And I love how it gives that setup to like, all right, even though the actual scares haven't really happened, it gives you a really cool setup of the environment in the theater and the creepy church environment in the movie. I love that everyone's trying to hook up. But then again, I see two very pretty girls like that. If I'm with my homie, I'm definitely like, hey man, let's go over there and talk to him. Oh, I miss those times. Yeah, I love how he's just like, no, I can't read it. Yes, I can. He translated that very quickly. Yeah, I love the build up for this. Bumper. Oh no, don't do it. Oh, and now you are Demon of the Year 1985 of Evil. Yeah, thanks a lot, Tony. So you get pricked and then you become a demon. Pretty simple enough. Or a drip cloth. All right, guys. You ready for things to get wild? This also has some pretty Like a lot of fun moments in this. Like this movie, once it gets going, it really doesn't stop. I love how she's like rocking like the Egyptian Rick James do. Oh yeah, it makes for a fun environment. Oh girl, get some Noxzema on that. Get some Durex. Ugh, no problem, Ghosty. 21 minutes and 56 seconds, where she just popped the biggest pimple ever. I know, getting an ad at the worst time, right, Happy? No, it's not over yet, honey. Things are just about to ramp up. She's taking a dump in there. That's what happened. So what's Rosemary doing in there? Yeah, popcorn dump. Yeah, exactly. Too much butter. Rosemary's having a different kind of baby in that bathroom. Really? I didn't know that, Anton. But then again, I mean, a lot of Italian horror is like very close to porn. I mean, and it's so funny because a lot of them directed porn in their spare time. Sometimes softcore, sometimes hardcore. Uh oh, there we go. Baby, you got real ugly. Oh, went for the throat. Yeah, like you see like Fulci's New York Ripper or a lot of uh Diodaro stuff. Uh, like his last name always like trips me up, but yeah, a lot of he directed a lot of that stuff too. A lot of sleazy stuff. I love Italian horror for that reason. So that doesn't surprise me at the same time, Anton. You missed the smell of Noxzema. I know it's a very distinctive smell. Like it's like when you have older sisters, you become very familiar with the smell of Noxzema. uh, oh, the good old. She's tugging on me because she's afraid of these mid horror movie deaths. That us die hard horror fans are just like, okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, this is your introduction to Italian horror, Matt? Yeah, I love good old Italian horror. Like it's funny because the passion that my dad has for like spaghetti westerns, I have that same passion for spaghetti horror. Those crazy Italians, man. I tell you. We got Captain. What's going on? Captain Trips. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't know or if they were fully like the crazy thing about Italian film productions is that stuff would change on the fly randomly and people would just roll with it. It wouldn't be uncommon for most of the leads to speak different languages. Like the main actress may be English, the main actor may be Italian, the sidekick guy may be French, and they're all just reciting the lines, not understanding what they're talking about, and then they're just gonna overdub it anyway in post. So wild and wacky world of Italian cinema. There's a few Italian horror film related books that I've been needing to get that have been on my Amazon wish list for forever. Yes, I will definitely do Texas Frightmare this year, Captain Trips. I will be hanging out that way early starting Thursday. I'm getting in, well, I'm based in Dallas, but I've decided that it's just so much easier to get a hotel instead of driving an hour back and forth back home. So I'm going to get there Thursday, hang out, and have a great weekend. Will you be there, Captain Trips? I love how his niece just like dished him to go hook up with that guy. AV, what's going on, AV? We are at 27 minutes and 30 seconds in Demons, right when the funk is hitting the fan. So you're at perfect timing. Yeah, I know, Anton, the blind leading the blind. Yeah, the fact that Italians overdubbed all that. Yeah, yeah, to your early 30s. Yeah, then you kind of figure out why, how that goes back to Mussolini. And then they just like got so used to it that they kept doing it. I think that's cool. Like, you, I always like to make the joke that when Mussolini was being strung up and, dragged through the streets of Italy, who would have thought that his lasting contribution would be Italian cinema and the overdubbing? No problem at all, AV. See you there again, and same here on Thursday to Monday. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. It's going down. I'm so excited for Frightmare. It's one of my favorites, so I always gotta make sure to go if I can help it. They're announcing the final guest this week. Hopefully, it's someone that won't. Yeah, I know. Hopefully, it's someone big, Brian. That would be totally sick. Yeah, keep my fingers crossed. Oh, dude, she broke the screen. Oh, there you go. And you guys can be tied together, literally. Yeah, no, they totally broke the fourth wall. All right, guys, we're gonna take bets. AB's husband versus Tony. Don't tell AB's husband to aim for the hips. we're gonna take the betting odds. No problem at all. AV is 29 minutes and 59 seconds. So might as well say 30 minutes. I love Tony the Pimp in this. Tony the Pimp is like so funny. You gotta love the disgusting like oh. Hey, a win is a win, Tony. A win is a win. I mean, is it bad to say that even though they're zombified, that these Italian zombie chicks still ain't these well, they're demonified. These Italian demon chicks aren't half bad, especially with that tongue trick that she just did. I mean, hey, she's gonna nab a few guys doing that. No, I will not be going to a con this week, unfortunately, AB. Um, there was this weekend was Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Convention in Nashville. I would have loved to have been able to make that one, but it's just not lining up for me. Oh, now she's losing teeth now. I mean, they're getting kind of Nosferatu-ish. But hey, I mean, everyone's entitled to glow up. I love how everyone's just deciding to like stand around and look at her transform instead of attacking. The teeth got Tony. Oh yeah, you're right, AV. Some guy who's down bad, like real bad, will be like, you know what? This may work out very well for me. It's like, what happened to you? 1 minute you were there, and now half of your face is ripped off. Well, it's a good thing he won't be able to see what's coming. I swear, the Italians just love some Igor, don't they? The Italians are going to go for the eyes. A B. Yeah, I'm telling y'all that this music just ramps up. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I know this soundtrack just hits so hard. Like a good driving song during a crucial scene like this, just like just gets you so ready. Tony's over there like she wants me. Mm, 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 mm. Just so much crazy stuff going on. This would have been fun to be an extra in this. Just doing a whole lot of running, running down hallways. Oh, she's got her wig peeled back. Awesome scalping. It's like, oh nope, trying to crush you in there. Yeah, I know, right? Straight up scalping. I love how she's like so strong. Yeah, the Rick James zombie. It's the movie. She's a smart chick. No problem at all. Happy. 36 minutes and 9 seconds. I love how that chick's been crying so much. Like her mascara is like all the way down her face. Okay, you don't believe that, but you just saw demons like just come out and ripping people's scalps off and the strength of seven guys. Oh, no problem at all, Ghosty. 36 minutes and 50 seconds. Hey, Hannah. I love you, Hannah, but if you lost me, you lost me. Oh, poor Hannah. Tony's going crazy in the movie. Tony with the bra analysis. You just finished the Vortilac. I told you you love it, AV. The Vortilac was such an awesome watch. Like I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I think it was an actual theater. Actually, it was an actual theater, Matt, because I was remembering how they had to actually put like cut out the top of the theater to have the helicopter later. But yeah, this is a real theater. I need to actually check to see if it's still around, but I believe it still is. Yeah, I know, right? AB, like it totally gave that really cool vintage vibe, like totally like a 70s film, like early 70s, late 60s type vibe. Really gave that Amicus slash Hammer vibe. She looks like the kid from The Last of Us. And I really love how they really have a little bit of everything in regards to Eddie's music on this. Like they have, I love that Amadeus is showing at that other movie theater. They should have went to Amadeus. Yeah, I know. Like, and it's such a cool vibe in that film. Like, I really loved it, and I love how like they still didn't take themselves too serious. Like with how they used the puppetry for Dad. How like it looks a little bit hokey, but still very unsettling at the same time. Like I love that film. Like I couldn't help but laugh at how he looked, but also be a bit like weirded out by how he looked. Oh yeah, so much neon. Is it the film isn't going to hurt us anymore? Yeah. Keep telling yourself it's only a movie. It's only a movie. Dude, you still alive? Yeah, it also took the eyes that you didn't necessarily need in the first place. I love how they're thinking like everything's still cool. Like, no, they didn't just go, guys. All right, guys. So we're stuck watching a crazy horror film. What is our plan when the demons come out of the screen? We're doing the first ever the Horror Greenbook live watch party in a theater, and this scenario happens. How are we going to escape? Tony's going to rock 'em, sock 'em, robots on him. You ain't worth shit. That would totally be a Tony reaction. They totally gave him the right name in this movie. I love how he's just gonna shank him. Aww. Tony's gonna get a few of them in. They'll be a bit occupied with Tony. You wanted from Dust Till Dawn took some inspiration here. You know what? I wouldn't doubt if Tarantino Tarantino um got a little inspiration from this like he does everything. It's like, hey, that pretty cool flick. Like hell, he could have got part of this from and put it in Inglorious Bastards. I wouldn't doubt it. Now, if I saw a demon's foot go in somebody's mouth, and then I would probably 100% say that he definitely got that from demons. All right, we have my weekly Danica Patrick endurance warranty commercial. So that's what Danica's been up to ever since Aaron Rodgers dumped her. Is that how you snore? All right, trying to make my way through this ad. Yeah, I love Inglorious. Yeah, like Inglorious and Django are fantastic late period Tarantino. Tarantino. I keep saying Tarantino. Tarantino. Oh, I love. Yeah, the Coke. The Coke. Yeah, I love. That's definitely how you. Instead of Diet Coke, it's the Coke diet. Hey, it's hard out here for a pimp, like they say. She has a podcast now. What's she talking about on her podcast, Mumper? Yeah, I know. He should have been around more. I know, but thankfully, we'll get more of him in a different circumstance next week. Yeah, exactly right, Tony. When you're trying to get that money for the rent. Literally, he's living the lyrics of the song. He's like, I got a black girl and he said, I got a snow bunny and a black girl too. You pay the right price and they'll both do you. There, Tony's living the life right there, man. And for anyone that wants to catch up, I'm at 44 minutes and 50 seconds. Yeah, it's worth a rewatch, Tony. It's um it's one of those ones that's more dialogue heavy, and then it ramps up more, of course. But you gotta be in the right mindset to watch Inglorious. I'd feel like for me, the Tarantino. I'm having the hardest time. The Quentin films that I really enjoy. We got some Billy Idol. Are the ones I can watch almost anytime are Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction. Um, Let me see. Even though he didn't direct it, I can watch True Romance at any time as well. Yeah, Billy Idol time. Psychics, not psychos. Okay, I have to check it out. Yeah, that's also like Danica disappeared for a minute. I, the little blonde chick, the little blonde punk chick is like, she looks like she's like, she really does look like she's like 17, but also she looks like she's 27 at the same time. Like how? Yeah, Love from Dust. Really, I didn't know that, Matt. Hey, sometimes that happens. You miss out. Yeah, I really enjoyed Inglorious. The one that I really need to revisit is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I only saw it one time and I was just kind of like, oh, okay. But with a lot of his films, sometimes rewatching it does that. I also like Jackie Brown a lot too, but I don't really watch that as much as I probably should. I really like that one though. That's probably his most underrated one. I feel. Yeah, I know they're rich, but then again, the prices may be good over there in Germany at that time. Maybe they're smuggling stuff over the Berlin Wall at that point. You got Jackie Brown on VHS. That's a good VHS to have. Yeah, they're so careless with the coke. Let me see. Everyone's so careless doing the Bob Morton robot a RoboCop snort. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, they are bumpers, but a different type of bumper. I love this joke right here. I love the I love this part. Already selling your twat, huh? That is totally a joke we would make here in the GVG. All right, we got nips, cocaine nips. Pack the beak. I know, right? She's turned on by a razor play. That's actually pretty cool. Uh, not into blood play, huh? She drew the line at the blood, but the cocaine smeared all over her breast and the razor blade. She was fine with. Yeah, cocaine nips. That sounds like an awesome movie. Bumper and Tony getting a Road Warriors pop. Ooh, rush. I can totally see it. You just see like Tony giving like crazy unhinged promos. Bumper in the back, like, because Bumper's like super tall, so he just has to like stand back with his arms crossed in the background, not say anything. And Tony's just going to be like the mouthpiece. Let me tell you something. Me and my me and my partner Bumper will take you on. I can totally see it. See you guys at the Civic Center on Friday. I will be there, Bumper. I do that every single year. That's my second favorite horror convention. Well, it's my favorite tied with Texas Frightmare. It's definitely party time whenever I'm going to Houston Horror Film Fest. Yeah, but Vero, you should definitely come on down to Houston Horror Film Festival too. The atmosphere is just like the theater like atmosphere is so great for a horror movie. Like a super huge movie theater complex like this is perfect. Mr. Arthritis. Oh man! Right before taking over for Maury, I could totally see you doing some like Maury, Morton Downey Jr. type talk show. I would tune in. It would be must see TV, Tony. But the thing is, you will have to drink a good 25er before every show, man. That's the only way. We would have to have triple T. Gotta have it. Oh yeah, I love Caroline. The cool thing about Caroline is she shows up to a lot of conventions in Texas. Of course, I mean, obviously, I mean, with her being, in TCM2 as Stretch, she's an icon here. So that woman is true royalty, and she's still in very good shape. Like she's really into fitness. Like that woman's strong. Actually, just saw her at Scarefest recently. At in Lexington. So I saw her on the red carpet. That was pretty cool. Oh yeah, dog. Yo, will be on the first episode. You'll drink 35. Oh man, Tony's going above and beyond, strictly for the Call of Duty guys. Oh yeah, you have to have a sport coat, and then you gradually get sweatier and sweatier, and then you eventually have to take it off, and you see your sweat rings like all on your shirt. Oh man, it would be perfect television. You liked 88 to 92? You know what? I'm very partial to that era because I was a kid and that was like my formative years. as being a wrestling fan. But as far as like all time favorite, like as far as like me being like having a love for wrestling, it's definitely the Attitude Era. Even though a lot of that stuff hasn't aged as well. Like, and I'm not even just talking about like politically, but the stuff that you think is cool when you're 14 isn't as cool when you're 40. Like sometimes it's just cringe. Especially looking back on stuff in hindsight, knowing like how crazy Vince was. But it's still fun, man, just for the sheer like craziness. And not only that, but the fact that they took a lot of stuff from Memphis wrestling then. Like Memphis independent wrestling, the Memphis territory really influenced a lot of what we got in the Attitude Era. So, as a Memphian, I'm very proud of that. Yeah, I like that. Ruthless Aggression was also pretty cool as well. But as far as but the reason why I say Attitude Era is because for one, I'm counting the Monday Night Wars as part of that because WCW was on fire as well, especially with everything NWO until when they jumped ship until the NWO started to get kind of lame. Well, I would say actually until the finger poke of doom. Okay, so Sky Hall invading to finger poke of doom. Great WCW. And then you even have ECW. I wasn't watching ECW then, so I had to kind of catch up to and be put on to all the cool things that were happening with ECW. And man, I'm so envious to all the guys that were in like New York, Philly, all of those places that were able to catch ECW on weekly television. I wasn't able to watch ECW until they came to TNN, and by then they were kind of washed. Brett's charging 175 for a photo with him at WrestleCon. Ooh, I pay that for someone like the Undertaker. I wasn't even a Brett fan. I pay that for Shawn Michaels. But you could probably catch Shawn Michaels after a show at NXT and get his picture for free. Mike Tyson is charging less than Bret Hart. Take me to the champ, man. Take me to the champ. I got love for the '80s era during the Monday Night Wars. Every week was like, how? Yeah, yeah, I know. Like it didn't only that, but like man, it was just so many cool things. Like seeing Rick Rude appearing on Monday Night Raw and then appearing on Nitro because some people didn't know that Raw was taped in some cases. Um, Stuff like Brian Pillman. Oh man, I miss Brian Pillman, especially when he was flying Brian before that motorcycle accident. Like that dude was like crazy high flyer, crazy talent, and that accident really robbed him. 125 for Mike. I would spend 125 for the former heavyweight champion of the world and the youngest heavyweight champion of the world ever. I would totally do that for Iron Mike. Yeah, I'm. Oh man, I love those shoot interviews, Matt. Like when they talk about like Haku getting into like bar fights and almost ripping like dudes' eyes out and stuff like that. like Harley Race, like the real legitimate tough guys. Like you did not want to pick a fight with Haku, like crazy wild Samoan dude, like just looking for the smoke every chance that he'd get. And then to see him at a convention, and he's like the coolest, most chill guy ever. And I mean, we all know guys like that are like damn near killers, but they're super chill, like super good guys. Would buy you a drink, but you would pray somebody wouldn't try to test them because oh man, I'm gonna have to try to save this guy's life because he doesn't know who he's messing with. You already met Take It For Free? Oh man. I'm in an ad. I'll catch you up in a second, Anton, as soon as my ad's through. You went to Raw once and sat behind production. They were watching TNA to counteract. I could see that. I could totally see them doing that. Rick Rude, I would have loved to meet. I always loved him because he made me laugh. Yeah, I know. I love Rick Rude. Like, Rick Rude would get so much major heat from, like, the crowd. Just like, let me show you what a specimen looks like. So your wife will know what a real man looks like because this city is filled with fat, ugly, sloppy, lazy, disgusting. And you just like, oh man, and you just hear the boos. Oh man, oh, I would just love it. Yeah, I'm shocked Taker is in there as well. Yeah, I really love Rick Rude. Rick Rude, he's one of those guys that I really would have loved to have seen become champion, but was a bit too small. Like Kurt Hennig. Like, I love Mr. Perfect. That's one of my pound for pound favorite wrestlers. Mark Henry's going to be there. And all right, just finished my ad, and I am at 59 minutes and 47 seconds, Anton. And Big Show. Oh, that's so cool. I love Big Show. Rick Rude was a bouncer at one of the toughest bars in Minneapolis and would knock people out with just a slap. Yeah, man. I mean, this is during the day when you really had to be tough because you had to protect the business. I mean, and sometimes the business would not, protect you for protecting the business. Like that dude who slapped that one reporter for like asking his wrestling fake, and dude just like, bah, does that look fake? And dude was like afraid for his life, and that dude was never really able to recover from that controversy, unfortunately. All right, here we have the cover art, guys. The demons coming out of the darkness. Yeah, wrestlers wouldn't fight him backstage because he would. Yeah, man. And then you got the people that could really wrestle, like Kurt Hennig could really wrestle. So I love hearing the story of how the plane ride from hell, how he just decides he wants to wrestle Brock Lesnar. No, how he wants to wrestle Brock Lesnar on the plane, and how they almost like bumped and opened the emergency door to the plane, and how that's probably the fourth craziest thing that happened on that plane ride. Oh man, oh man. I mean, you got Ric Flair naked aside from his robe, hitting on on the stewardess. Um, you got a super drunk or drugged up Goldust who's trying to profess his love for Terry. This is after their divorce. He's trying to get back with Terry. So many crazy things are going on in that fight, man. I really wish this was the days of camera phones. Yeah, do arm wrestling. Yeah, yeah, they were both from the Minnesota area. Yeah, something about the water out in that area reminds me of the Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. I love how like there's still like 30 minutes left, and it's just like more chaos, and we still haven't seen like the coolest moments of this film. You know what? I could totally see Rude knocking out Warrior. Like Warrior had like show muscles. I don't think he would have been like a real deal like fighter. Like he had to look, but as far as like being a real tough guy, yeah, I could totally see Rude taking him like easily. 75 for a flutter with fair or with flair. I'd be do that. I'd do that. Um, for this one, Giallo elements. Well, the things that I would look for in the Giallo, this doesn't necessarily have. Like for instance, like when I think of Giallo, I'm thinking of murder mystery. I'm thinking like a fish out of water element, like of a foreigner, like an American somewhere in Italy or somewhere else. So they're dealing with the strangeness of being in unfamiliar territories, the witnessing of a murder, the um, the hidden killer, in which we can only see the gloves or things of that nature. So I wouldn't say it's giallo per se. I would say they were definitely going for creature feature elements of this one, but what I do love. Oh, you're thinking more so the color palette. You know what? I could see that. I could see that. But also, I think also that could just be an element of just the '80s, the brightness of some of the '80s stuff. Oh yeah, Shelton is a definite tough guy. You know, one those great wrestlers, like those guys who like have a great amateur background. Yeah, you don't want to mess with them. Like those guys are real legit. When Joe Bob says it's Giallo, Giallo, that's how you find out. But you know what? I'm really starting to get into the American attempts at Giallo. I mean, I love how America never quite got the Giallo right. Like, because if you really kind of look at it, Friday the 13th is a Giallo film. Like, the first Friday the 13th, it has a lot in common with Giallo films. Of course, I love ones like Alice Sweet Alice, Body Double, a lot of stuff that Brian De Palma tried to do. Clint Eastwood has one. I can't think of the name of it. While not it's not necessarily giallo per se. It took a lot of giallo elements, and Clint Eastwood's pretty awesome in that film. You know what, Matt? I've had an idea about that. To be honest, in regards to like why there hasn't been a horror convention movie, there really needs to be one. No, it's not Play Misty for me. Hold on, let me pull it up. Hold on. Tightrope. 1984 Tightrope is a New Orleans single dad and cop Wes Block goes after a serial rapist killer, but when he gets too close, the hunter suddenly becomes the hunted. But that's a pretty good film. I saw that one last year, and um, it's close enough, but not just there. Hey, I've been playing Misty since you got on here. There's a short film called A Little Willie, and it's a con movie. Supposed to be Alex Vincent, Chucky. Oh, you know what? I remember hearing about that, Captain Trips. I was looking at a panel, and Alex was mentioning how he was at a convention and they shot that like over a weekend or something like that. So that was like very cool story. I have to check that out. Yeah, okay, that's very cool. But yeah, guys, yeah, Tightrope is awesome. And I also think of other ones that are kind of like American giallos, but not quite. As I say, like America tried to attempt to get close to it, but they never kind of got it right. Like Cruising could be considered one in a way. What's another one? Of course, I mentioned Alice, Sweet Alice. Um, of course, Body Double. I love Body Double. Basic Instinct could be considered almost like a giallo. And Dress to Kill, of course, the other De Palma one that I can think of. Yeah, so that was filmed at Monster Mania. Okay, yeah. Alex was mentioning that at I think he may have mentioned that at Days of the Dead. But yeah, man, that's very cool. I love that concept. Charles Bronson's 10 to Midnight. Yeah, yeah, 10 to Midnight is another one. Bruce Willis has one called Color of Night. That's a pretty good one. And of course, you have what was the one that came out not too long ago? Malignant. That has a lot of giallo vibes. Sisters. Another like Brian De Palma definitely tried to do a lot of giallos. Yeah, man. I'm a huge The Stand fan, so gotta love Captain Trips. It's about Benoit balls. Get that done, Tony. Get it done. I always wanted to use a samurai sword. I just hate it had to be against you. Oh man, they got to put the ad right here. Of course they do. All right, this is like one of my favorite parts of the film. I mean, who doesn't want a gratuitous dirt bike? You like messed up mascara? Yeah, exactly. This looked like such a fun film to film. I'm at 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 47 seconds. I was Brian's friend at the con. I met you and your wife. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Captain Trips. Yeah, I always tell people, if you see me at a con, come and say what's up. Like, I don't care if I'm filming something or if I'm in the middle of vlogging. Say what's up. I can always reshoot something, but I don't want to miss out on a chance to meet you guys. I'm at 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 28 seconds. Dirt bike samurai time. I mean, that's another cool band name, Dirt Bike Samurai. Mm, 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 mm. Killers on the attack. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've always wanted to use a samurai sword. So, what better chance to use one than with a theater full of zombies? And to do it while on a dirt bike? Oh, man. It's the American dream right there in Germany. I mean, is it bad that the ginger chick is still pretty cute, even in demon form? As I say, I hope we cross paths at a con. I always wind up chatting with Sean Clark when he's not busy. Yeah, man, it's always cool to say what's up to Sean when he's not busy. Like, it's very few and far in between. And I love how they really cut the hole out of the theater in order to drop a helicopter through it. Those crazy Italians. But yeah, Dirtbag Samurai, that also works as well. But it's always cool to chop it up with Sean. I love whenever he sees me, he's like, "Oh, I got a new sticker." I'm like, "All right, cool, man. Thanks a lot." You know, I really should, man. Like, usually when I see him though, he's so busy. But I do need to see if I can hit him up um, and see if he has any spare time at Texas Frightmare. Chat for a bit. Ryan Philippi saves the day. I mean, hey, Ryan is doing his thing. Yeah, to be on the production crew of an Italian horror film is probably akin to being like a Hollywood fixer. Like, you can, all things are possible. No, I never got a chance to meet the guy from Troll 2. I would have loved to chat with him. That's cool that he was able to to talk for a while. I love those experiences. Those are always fun. Like when the tables aren't super busy. Like Bumper talks about how like he was able to like chop it up with Sid Haig for a while, and just talk for like 30 minutes about life and just all types of stuff. Love that. Yeah, speaking of which, Sean just put up a video not too long ago about his stuff from They Live. I need to check that out. Hey, I appreciate that, Tony. I'm definitely going to interview you, man. It's like, so, come across any new dongs lately? Just messing with you, Tony. I love you, man. Man, you guys are so fun, man. I swear. I love these live watch parties. You guys make this experience so great. Like they're trying to use every idea in the book. I mean, you gotta make it out of here somewhere. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, just had to respond to something right quick. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? Glad that you're stopping by, man. While you're doing your bathroom break. Jeff had to wake up to pee. Everyone. that's that's our joke. I told him that I'll say something like that whenever he stops through because he has to wake up super early in the morning. Like it's just getting past midnight where he is. So thanks for stopping by, buddy. You really wish that grappling hook was there. Really lucky that grappling hook was there. Yeah, I know, right, AV? Yeah, that bit looks nice. I want to see what screen use stuff he has from They Live. Yeah, the lighting is really huge with this. But also I would say, I would say it's probably less Giallo inspired and more so just Lamberto's inspiration from his dad. Because this lighting is very similar to Blood and Black Lace, so you're very much onto something, Matt and Anton, in regards to the lighting in this and how there is some giallo vibes. But I would say it's definitely in regards to Bava. So I would say that Lamberto, sitting at the feet of his dad, definitely got the lighting down right. That's for sure. Yeah, I know that was so weird, Tony. I still don't know what was going on with that. That was the most random thing ever. It's such a cool mask, right? Yeah, it does have like that very that pinkish flow to it with Night of the Comet. I love Night of the Comet. Good old post-apocalyptic zombie horror. Yeah, good old eye stuff. I mean, I don't know what it is about those Italian dudes and eyeballs, but hey. Hey. You love that dress thing she's wearing? He reminds you of the biker gang from Weird Science, the mask guy. I can see that. I know they're like, oh man, we made it out. The policia. Mm, I think this is Saxon. Yeah, this is Saxon. Yeah, everybody up by Saxon. Yeah, this ending was so cool. I love this ending. and it's so just it's so hopeless of an ending. Like just when you think, man, there's a little bit of hope, and we could possibly make it. As a dude, you're probably wondering, man, what was all that worth? What was all that for? Yeah, I love a good hopeless ending in a movie. I swear. And there's no better definition of hopeless ending than being stuck with Bob from the house by the cemetery. Every time I see this ending, I'm like, that's Bob from the house by the cemetery. I'd rather go with the demons. No, I haven't seen the new season of Black Mirror yet. I need to watch the whole last season. So those episodes from last season, and then I'll catch up to this season. More weapons on the floor. Yeah, as soon as you say the chick once, we're getting. Well, that's the sad thing about this film. He didn't even get a chance to. That's the most hopeless part of it. As many times as this dude tried to save that chick, for that to happen. No. And then you see the other young chick and like, hey, you got to be like Beavis and Butthead. You had to do the Butthead. Hey, what's up, baby? Like I know this is your daughter, but she's gonna need suitors in this post-apocalyptic world. Matt's like I still holler at her. And then we got this bop again, guys. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm 15 minutes in. Tony's trying to get some while the demons are running around. They're hiding in the bathroom stall trying to get it on. Aw, aw, girl. Well, at least Bob proved himself not to be worthless. But I love that kid. He got dealt a very bad hand with probably the worst overdub in human history. Man, I love this song. Do do. Yeah, this I would say this is definitely Lamberto's best for sure. But hey, we if this is his best, this is a good one. I mean, there's no way he was going to be able to beat his dad. But hey, this is a worthy one. I absolutely love Demons. Such a fun flick. And if you guys enjoyed it, we can go ahead and check out Demons 2 next week. And we can put that on the docket. What do you guys think? Very much Return of the Living Dead song vibes for sure. Coming People, Plaything, and Eulogy were your favorite episodes. Haven't seen the last episode yet because it's movie length. Okay. Definitely have to check those out, AB. Oh, I can't wait. Man, guys, that was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Demons. Blast. Love good old Italian horror. It's always a vibe. So Demons 2, looks like alright. So it looks like Demons 2, we get some thumbs up. Alright, alright, alright. So it looks like you guys are down for some Demons 2 next week. So let's get it. Let's get it. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Happy. You said it was your first time seeing Demons, right? Glad, glad. Hey, glad that you stopped in, AB. We hope to see you tomorrow for our disgraceful double features watch along party, which will be From Beyond and Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2. Oh, two great films, guys. So this is going to be a blast, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow for that awesome double feature. But yeah, guys, oh, such a blast to hang out with you all. Let's see. Oh, Return to the Living Dead just literally came on. That's funny when that happens. It's a sign, man. It's a sign. Stoked for mañana? Yes, yes, me too. I'm very excited. I'm glad that you guys came in for tonight, and we had a blast, guys. Make sure to hit that like button before you guys leave if you haven't already. Guys, tomorrow's going to be awesome, and I'm going to get on to the next disgraceful double features. I think I'll probably pick the two flicks for the next week, and then we'll cycle back around with getting some more people to pick. Unless some of our newbies show up tomorrow, and we may give them the chance to pick a movie. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's always a pleasure having you here on the Horror Greenbook here, guys, while we're here in the Scary Sanctuary doing our thing. But guys, it's always a pleasure. I'd like to thank you for being here, and have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. And remember, travelers, it is scary in those streets. So let me know that you made it home safely. Have a good night, travelers.